This is exactly how to get one wholesale every week in your wholesaling business. Guys, it's Rick Ginn, and today I'm going to tell you what you're being told. I'm going to tell you why you're being sold. And more importantly, I'm going to give you 4 step-by-step strategies so you can get a deal a week if you're willing to do the work. But before I get into it, do me a favor, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so other people just like you can find the truth on how to get started in wholesaling. Listen, you're being told so much over the internet. Between YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, social media, it never stops. And honestly, based on the information I'm seeing, I mean the ads and the incredible marketing go on, and like A+ for the wholesalers that market to get students, based on that information, apparently it's easier than ever to wholesale. In fact, you never have to leave your home. You can sit around in your pajamas and you can travel the entire world, and deals are just going to load in your inbox. And with the advent of AI, you don't even have to close anyone anymore. They find them for you. They qualify them for you. They do the appointment with them. They close them for you, and they sell your deals. Or maybe you got an ad that says, listen, I know marketing's challenging and it's risky spending money, so we're going to do everything for you. We're going to deliver motivated sellers in your inbox. And you know what? You only pay us per good deal. Okay. Or how about this one? We'll do everything for you. There's absolutely no risk to you, but you're going to have to pay us an upfront fee. Or you heard this one? Why don't you do Facebook ad leads? Like, they are the cheapest leads forever. They're right on that. They're very cheap. There's a reason they're cheap, because most of them don't work. It takes so long to nurture them, and they even drive realtors nuts. How are you going to get wholesale deals on them? Guys, the reality of these one-trick pony marketing things on how wholesaling works, it's a big Trojan horse. I've been doing this 21 years, and I'm telling you, you're absolutely being misled. It is amazing marketing, but remember, to be an expert wholesaler, you have to be an incredible marketer. They're basically churning the script on you, and they're coming after you. Don't fall for these Trojan horses. I've tried every one of them. And guys, everyone's like, wow, I just do online leads. They're expensive. They're complicated. They're not for beginners. And honestly, most of the leads are crap. Listen, someone's got to tell you the truth. You want to know the truth? It's going to require real hard work on your part. In fact, there's no substitute. And the sooner you learn it and the sooner you embrace it, you can stop running on that hamster wheel. I'd rather you put in the hard work and the effort now and make progress. 6 and 12 months down the road, you'll be a better off wholesaler. The problem is if you fall for these gimmicks, they feel really good in the short term, but you're not going to get anywhere. And that's the problem with people in general. Everybody wants to feel good right now, but they're not willing to put in the work to make it last. And it sounds so good. It's so attractive, done for you, no risk. We do everything for you. A computer, AI does everything for you, and you don't have to worry about anything. The reality is, listen, AI can help you with your marketing. It's never going to be a robot that closes from head to toe. And if you listen to this live stream today, I will share with you the hard work you have to do, 4 simple steps so you can load your pipeline, but you've got to understand it's you that has to do the hard work. The sooner you accept this truth, the better off you're going to be in wholesaling. You have to understand the fundamentals of wholesaling. The one thing I've learned over 21 years is you have to learn the basics, the mechanics of it. And anytime somebody tries to teach you a trick, a shortcut, a form, a legal document, it's never going to replace the heart and soul of wholesaling. Wholesaling is simply finding motivated sellers, buying properties at big discounts, and selling them to cash buyers. That's the simplicity of it. The truth is, it is a lot of hard work. It's going to make you wildly uncomfortable, and only a few can handle the truth. If you can handle the truth, I want to show you how you can simply use the fundamentals. Remember, it's tackle, block, catch, route discipline, These are football terms, the fundamentals. Nobody ever got to the pro leagues by skipping the fundamentals. So why do you think you can skip the fundamentals with all these shortcuts, all these tricks, these 2.0, these 3.0, the new way to do wholesaling? Wholesaling's been around for hundreds of years. And by the way, don't be tricked in saying it's illegal. It is protected by the United States Constitution. So go out, exercise your right, help people. Let's dive in and show you 4 simple ways. So number 1, you got to understand you have to find motivated sellers. Without a motivated seller, you are not doing wholesaling. Can you buy a property without a motivated seller? Technically, yes, and I've done it, but they're rare. And as a beginner, it's next to impossible. So going on MLS and searching on stuff like that with no experience, very little ability to negotiate is going to put you in a horrible position. The fastest way out of this business is look for wholesale deals on the MLS. You don't have the skill set. Most of those people want top retail, and you're never going to talk to the homeowner, which is a key aspect of finding a great wholesale deal. So we need a motivated seller, somebody who's willing to sell their property. Most motivated sellers are. It needs to be off market, and you need to be direct to the seller. Those are the key ingredients. Without it, it's like a cake. If you don't put the flour in, or you don't put it in, or you don't do some type of sugar, it's not going to come out well. And why do you think wholesaling would be any different? So my favorite way to get the most motivated sellers is government list. I know I sound like a broken record, but guys, fundamentals work over the long term. Remember, I'm teaching you how to be a marathon wholesaler. If you want a sprinter, go chase all these people telling you everything's done for you. You're going to come back to me in the long run because I already tried them. I already know the outcome, and I'm trying to save you from this disastrous mistake if you decide to do that. So let's focus on the most motivated government list. Now, if you want to know about all the lists, go over to freewholesaling.com. Me and Zach share it in complete detail for you. It's a 100% free course. There's no Trojan horse. There's no trick. It just gives you the truth, not only to get your first deal, but teaches you how to make your first $100,000 in wholesaling. So the best list you want to target on working towards getting 1 deal a week is going to be your code violation list, your tax delinquency list, and pre-foreclosures. Why? They're the absolute highest motivation. Code violation, basically there's something wrong with the house. People don't choose not to fix their house up. It's called life. Stuff happens. It sucks. And our job is to help these people out if they're willing to sell. Tax delinquency basically means they haven't paid the property taxes on the property. And if they don't do it in X amount of time, depending on where you are in the country, they're going to lose the house to a foreclosure auction. And the last one's pre-foreclosure. They get behind on mortgage payments. Guys, people buy houses all the time based on their current cash flow with tiny little payments. They have to work their butt off to make these payments. And if they lose their job or something happens, they can't keep up with the payments. It goes into pre-foreclosure. If you can catch them sooner than later, they are great deals because if they don't do something, their credit gets shot, they get a foreclosure on their record, and they lose their house. It's very scary. Our job is to help people out. Now, keep in mind, your main focus when you attack these lists is to help people. I always say your job is to help sellers get out of their own way. Selling a house, moving, and then having something like a tax delinquency, pre-foreclosure, code violation, it's extremely stressful. And that's where me and Zach teach you how to be a caring, how to be a great listening wholesaler. You don't want to be one of these used slick car salesmen. Once again, if you want to learn how we do it, I can't do everything in this video, go over to freewholesaling.com. I'll show you the right way to do wholesaling. So once you have these lists, my favorite technique for one of the fastest results is called reverse driving for dollars. And basically you can take this list and you create a route. If you're like, Rick, how the heck am I going to do it? Go over to dmzach.com. We paired up with Deal Machine, and you can actually load the information in there, and it will actually spell out the route, tell you how much time it's going to take, tell me how many miles you can do it. It's phenomenal. Now, it's not a requirement, but it will save you time, and it is a nominal expense. And I believe you can get a 7-day free trial period. Just check it out. It's really cool. We use it in our business. We've had a ton of success with the people we work with. But the reverse driving for dollars is once you have this route, you put a note on the door. And it's a simple note. It's not a business note. It's not a business card. It's not a long form letter. Hey, I just got a quick question about your house, your name, and your virtual phone number. Why does it work? You put a note on my door, I'm calling you because I'm curious. You've intrigued me. I'm engaged. It is human nature. So see, I'm not tricking you with a Facebook ad. I'm not tricking you saying I can have deals delivered in your inbox. I'm telling you, it's human nature. They're curious. If you can pique their curiosity, you can get great wholesale deals and you get a great callback rate. So say you put out 100 notes, you get 15, 20 callbacks. That is great. You saved a lot of energy and time. And with the advent of Ring doorbells, it's extremely effective. Technique number 2 is just old school. It's simple. Why? Because it works. It's called driving for dollars. Now, before you go buy some expensive course on driving for dollars, me and Zach have already covered it for you. Go over to freewholesaling.com. We teach you with videos, scripts, and a plan to do driving for dollars. It's really simple. I'm going to sum it up for you now. Let me save you whatever fee you thought you were going to pay someone, because driving for dollars has been around a long time and somebody keeps reinventing it. They sell a course. I don't know why this is a sold course, but like everybody has a right to do whatever they want. You just drive around and look for ugly houses. That's the course. Do you need a course for that? No, you need a brain. Look for distressed properties in areas you're looking to invest. Now, with the advent of technology through dmzac.com with Deal Machine, you can actually do virtual driving for dollars. I'm blown away with this. I've done multiple videos on it. Zach's done it. And if you work with our partner through dmzac.com, it is amazing. You are no longer limited without a car. You just need a computer and basic technology. And it's got an app that you can take with you. It records your route. It's absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, it's one of the biggest changes I've seen to wholesaling. And I believe I've only said that once or twice in my 21-year career. So basically you get these leads, and I'm looking for blue tarps, boarded up windows, high grass. It's common sense, guys. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. Collect these leads, and then you reach out, and through dmzac.com, you can actually pull their phone number. Yeah, because you get 10,000 skip pieces included in it. That's why I say it's one of the greatest revolutions to wholesaling in my 21 years. And what would take me hours, if not days, you can do in seconds. It's unbelievable. Go out and have conversations with these people. If you want to learn how to negotiate and talk to people, we teach you how to have a conversation. We teach you the basics, and we want you to turn it into a conversation. You can't be a robot. Don't try to mimic AI. Use AI to harvest leads, but it's going to take the human to engage and close these leads. Go over to freewholesaling.com and I can teach you that in more detail. But back to this video. Listen, driving for dollars is not sexy. It's kind of boring. But remember, we're talking about fundamentals. Fundamentals are what win in wholesaling. Technique number 3 is bandit signs. And you're listening like, bandit signs. Listen, they work. You just got to know how to work them. So there's 2 forms. Number 1, we call them physical bandit signs. You're going to use a tactic we call guerrilla marketing. Don't be one of these people that goes out and buys 100 or 500 bandit signs, have them shipped to your house and pay $1,000. It doesn't work anymore. Just go get 18 by 24 white corrugated plastic signs, get them in your box store, find a local sign seller or wholesaler, retailer, whatever you call them, and go get a big black Sharpie, mark it at one of the big box stores. And you're going to do 3 lines. Sell your house today, any condition, any situation, and phone number. That's it, one-sided. I can't make it any simpler. Use a virtual phone number and find an area and blitz it with 10 or 15 signs. That's it. Now, if you're on a tight budget, you can get that all done under $20, and then you can pick up the signs. I usually like to put them out on a Thursday or Friday, pick them up on a Sunday if I'm on a budget, and then I keep moving around. Once you start getting action and phone calls, keep at that area and keep going. You're looking for places where people can slow down, and now people take a picture of the phone. They used to write down the phone number. Times have changed. Technology's better. So they have to have the ability to take their phone and take a picture of it. So they have to be approaching a stop sign or a red light. And the easiest way is look where other people are putting up bandit signs. That's where you're going to have success. So the only time I don't do it is when there's political campaigns going on. So get it started sooner than later. And remember, move it around until you get action. And here's the most important part. You got to answer the phone live. Now you can do this digitally too, where we teach you how to post in Facebook groups, Instagram groups that you're already organically involved. And we teach you how to bridge and basically show people that you buy houses for cash. It's free. It works because you have trust. If you want to learn more how to do that, go over to freewholesaling.com. Now, the last one are probates. And I love probates. My only regret is I didn't start them earlier in wholesaling. You need to go down to your local county courthouse or pull the records if you're doing it virtually. Probates are when somebody passed away and basically you get a hold of the personal representative that is appointed by the court based on their will, and they have the power to sell the property. If they're interested in selling the property, if you contact them first, it is gold. They are the most profitable deals. They are the slowest deals, but I teach you a technique where you have a competitive advantage of all your other competitors because most people wait till probates are over. I teach you how to buy a probate long before it's over. In fact, I can teach you how to do it in the first 30 to 60 days. I have the proof. I show it all the time. How do I know this? I've asked a lot of questions. I've done a lot of probates. And yes, there's variances in different states and markets. And I teach you to get familiar with your laws. But listen, probates are slow. You could work 2 full-time jobs and do probates. They're that simple. But when they hit, they are monstrous. They're usually at least 3 times your average assignment deal. And that's why I like to do them. And listen, they're 40 or 50 deals a month on average. You get a call or 2. It's really simple. Once again, the key here is answering your phones live. So guys, I just shared with you 4 techniques that if you apply yourself and you do the hard work and you skip all this stuff that's being told you, it's easy, it's automated, it is a Trojan horse. And if you walk into it, it's going to feel good in the short term and it's going to feel horrible in the long term. Let me tell you how life works, especially in wholesaling. If you put the hard work in, if you stop trying to take shortcuts and you suck it up and you get uncomfortable and you do the actions, just like I taught you in this video, these 4 simple techniques. And if you want to get more information, go over to freewholesaling.com. You are well on your way to be what I call a marathon wholesaler. You know what a marathon wholesaler is? The person who puts in the work and grinds and understands they're not going to be able to cut in line. There is no shortcut. The only thing that works in wholesaling is you putting in the hard work. Remember, sprinters trick you. They throw you Trojan horses. They'll do anything to get that instant sale. And that's you. Why? It's easier to flip students than it is properties. How do I know this? Because I've watched this entire yo-yo go on for 21 years. And I'm here to tell you, just put your nose to the work and do the work. Don't get distracted by tricks. They are deceitful. They're nothing more than Trojan horses. How do I know this? Because I've tried most of them. The reality is, I want you to have the ultimate freedom in life. The freedom of your time, which is the most important thing, is why I got in wholesaling, and to give you financial freedom that maybe you didn't have, and maybe you want to share it with your family, but you're going to have to put in the hard work. If you understand that, please use these 4 techniques to go out and focus on getting a deal. And listen, if you get a deal in a week or a month, I don't care. If you really apply yourself, it will be very consistent as a marathon wholesaler. Remember, sprinters trick you, make everything easy. Me and Zach tell you it's going to be hard, but if you're willing to put in the work, the reward is so worth it at the end. I want everybody to win because I don't want you to wait like me sitting in a corporate job 12 years and say, screw it, I can't take it anymore. I should have done it right out of school, but I didn't know what my options were and I didn't get a lot of guidance. And one of the reasons is why I come on the air here is to help give you guidance and let you know, guys, you are completely in control of your destination. I love wholesaling. Please don't fall for the tricks. Apply the fundamentals. There's no substitute for hard work. Let me know in the comments if you're going to do the hard work or you're going to take the Trojan horse. And as usual, if you got value from this video, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button so others can find this channel and we can help them get started on their wholesaling journey. This is Rick Ginn, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.